I have a current episode uploading on what the Chicago Sky need to address in the offseason. And I didn't say anything about a head coach. Well, apparently, the Chicago Sky felt differently as they have fired head coach Teresa Weatherspoon after 1 year with the team. We're going to talk about it all and more right after this.
Welcome to Chicago Sky Central, and here's your host, Haize.
What's going on, Sky fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Sky Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Sky related. We got the whole team in the building for this one because this news has shocked the whole Chicago Sky fan base, I think. There were some people that did say maybe the Sky should look for a different. I gave her a lot of leeway because she was a rookie head coach. I think she should have had a lot more time, but it's been made official, guys. The Chicago Sky have let Teresa Weatherspoon go after one season. How you guys feeling?
Steve, do you have an answer?
I'm truly there's very few times where I'm truly at a loss for words. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, I'm still trying to comprehend. I didn't see this coming. I didn't feel like she did anything to the degree of being fired her first year. Yes, she had her flaws. Yes, she had her problems, but I'm not gonna lie, like, this offseason looks one way yesterday, and now today, I don't know what the hell is about to happen. Because I like this. Not only just this, not just a move that's gonna hit us in a basketball sense. This gonna hit the locker room hard.
Yeah, Angel has already talked about it, like saying losing somebody who meant such an important part, at such a pivotal moment of her life. Like she's heartbroken. Yeah, but go ahead, continue.
I don't get it. Like, usually if you you don't sit here and have the vision y'all created, and then you just strip somebody of that. You didn't. Y'all came together. Her and Jeff came together for this vision of the current team that we seen and from then until the end of the season. So for you to just move on from one of the brainchilds of the whole situation, I don't know where the hell we going from here, because the next person that's going to come in can have a completely, totally different vision ahead of us, and we already know what the I'm gonna be honest. Fuck it. The fucked up part about all of this is because this coach is really affected by our three core players on this team. Mm-hmm. So the fact that she's gone, I'm nervous. I'm fucking scared. I'm damn near scared because I don't know where it can go at this point. Like, you just made yourself a destination to not a destination overnight. In 20, it ain't been 20 minutes. In 10 minutes, I don't know what you just did.
Well, this is the thing. I don't know. While I think Teresa Weatherspoon was done dirty, I want to make sure that what I'm clear, everybody needs to be clear on this. I do not agree with this firing at all. I think she deserved another year with a better roster, with a more complete roster, to see how her coaching develops over the time. So I want to say this. I want to make that clear in what I'm about to say. But I am going to say some things that are going to piss some people off. And here's what I'll say. It depends on who they get to replace her. It also may depend on how much they really think they can improve this team. This Sky team may very well go from a team that's outside the playoffs to a team that's maybe in the top 4 or 5 next year, depending on how they make moves. If Jeff Pagliocci has gotten some word through the grapevine or feels pretty confident in who he can get through the draft, maybe he looked at it and said, we had time this season. We won't have time. Keep in mind, the Lynx own the Sky's pick, and they are a team that's going to be in the playoffs next year. And maybe Jeff Pagliocci and how good Kennedy, how good Camilla's been, how good Angel's been, it accelerated their timeline. And now they're looking at it and saying, we got to get a coach that we feel confident is going to be able to coach us in the playoffs. I'm saying if. I'm not saying I agree with that, but maybe that's the mindset that they have.
I'm perplexed. I'm new here.
to the WNBA and really covered in the WNBA. And I'm just like these two gentlemen up top. I'm perplexed. I'm confused. I feel bamboozled. All of those things. But decided to break it down like this: for and against Teresa Weatherspoon. Let's go for 4. She's a rookie head coach. I think that's the ultimate thing right there. She's a rookie head
That's a fact.
coach. This is a young basketball team, a very young basketball team. It got a little older with the trades at midseason where you traded Mabry, but it's still relatively a younger team. They did have some success. You've seen Angel Reese go to the All-Star game. You can definitely give Teresa Weatherspoon credit for that. You've seen increased play from Camila Cardoso. You got to give Teresa Weatherspoon credit for that. Now against 13-27 record, going to the playoffs the last 5 years. Although it's not the same roster inside of the game. I don't think she ran the plays particularly to win the game. I think she was just spamming plays when I'm just looking at it myself. I think she was just spamming plays at times. It didn't go with what was working. She tried to do other things and mixed in. It just shows that she was a rookie head coach. It's just a surprise, and mainly when this type of thing, when a very young, like a first year head coach, that means a big name is coming. That's when I think about
That's why I'm like,
Listen.
it's fucking Don Staley coming out this bitch.
I
Like,
mean, listen, maybe,
the fuck?
but here's the. I want to be clear here. This guy better have a great replacement coming in, because I tell you what, Kennedy is a restricted free agent.
gone.
And if you don't get in, because Kennedy has literally talked about how much of this season and her blossoming was having a coach that believed in her, the person that she is. Angel Reese just got done tweeting that, even though she was drafted, but she said one of the reasons she came to Chicago was Coach Spoon. You can literally, you're trying to rebuild your franchise. And I'm not saying that Coach Spoon had shown anything to where she looked like this generational coach or anything, but to make a move like this with so many young, impressionable players that love this head coach, you better be bringing in some. Because one thing, listen, Kalia Copper was willing to stay here because of Coach Spoon. Now, she left because you couldn't get players in here, but one of the reasons Kalia Copper felt confident is because you brought in Coach Spoon. That's one of the reasons she signed her extension. So you could be fucking up again. That's all I'm saying. This could very well blow up if you don't get the right coach in here.
Like you really just it's like you set a fire in your house. Like you really like we all just said, C-Dub did a great job of going through some of the main things that she's struggling with in her first year. But everything that can go wrong for a coach in a situation of a franchise went wrong for her. And we was this close for still making the playoffs. So I don't understand it. I don't like it. I don't get it. I don't know.
Hold on.
There is nobody
I completely
know.
disagree with this. She was trash at keeping the locker room together. I don't know if you're new here, but this is probably the most together we've seen a locker. Like, Marina Mabry didn't leave because she didn't feel connected with the players. She left because she wanted a chance to win. We had no locker room issues this year. I don't know what you're talking about.
There's no locker room issues because somebody argued in the locker room.
Like they had the little rumors where they thought they heard noise in the background. Like, bro, things get hot in the locker room. That don't mean that it happens. Motherfucker, the Celtics have boxing matches in the damn locker room. Like, look, it's sports. You're gonna have everything ain't gonna be peaches and cream. You're gonna have screaming matches. People gonna get in your face. Sometimes it's gonna be the weeks y'all don't want to talk to each. That's part of sports. But at the end of the day, every single person on this team I've talked about, mainly the main core players, like I said previously, how important she's been for this team.
This is the idiotic shit that we're talking about. They're like, first of all, Kennedy's mysteriously missing. She wasn't mysteriously missing. We know why she was out. She had fucking COVID and was sick and was on a fucking respirator. Angel's wrist, you're blaming that on the coach. That's a dumb act. To blame that on the coach, you're stupid. Secondly, Mabry, like what you just said was a bunch of fucking stupidity, dumbassery, and everybody in your lineage is stupider for you existing because of it. Because that's fucking stupid. You're an idiot. You're dumb.
No cap in that statement.
Ain't got no lineage. She's
It's
the black sheep of
stupid.
the family.
Yeah.
This is a legitimate criticism. Cardoso playing 15 minutes and getting benched at the end of games. Now that happened earlier. That's a legitimate criticism. We can definitely criticize that. Go ahead.
Facts. There's legit criticism. Her game management wasn't the best.
Yeah.
Adjustments wasn't the best. Sometimes her game plans are not the best. There are times we see her get out coached. Her rotations was a constant thing, right in the hot hand, not putting people in the right time, not calling timeouts at the right time, questionable challenges, not challenging at times. Yes, those are things that happen. But for a rookie coach that lost everything, that just had a whole team, a whole organization strapped from the bottom, I didn't expect Spoon to come out here and give us 13 games. And she did.
Yeah. I just don't see a Fireboy offense, like an egregious
Not as a
Fireboy,
rookie head coach.
Not as a rookie.
If Spoon was a coach that had like coached for 3-4 years, gone off playoff runs, then maybe some of those things are egregious and fireable offenses.
Yeah.
What we saw this season wasn't.
What could be a fireable offense for a rookie is not playing the players, the whole what could it be? Like she damn near got in the playoffs, like Drip said. It just gotta be you got a bigger name. That's the only thing I could come with. You got a bigger personality, bigger name, bigger basketball mind.
And better damn the name, the motherfucker better be good.
Yeah. I think it's more of a name. I think it's more of a name.
I mean, but who is the name?
Who's available?
Who's the name?
Who is available?
I could throw names out there. I've been reading articles, but I don't know if it's true. If you
tell me something. Tell me something.
Angel Reese just had her podcast and she asked Cheryl Swoops, would she coach the Chicago Sky? She did.
I don't know if Cheryl will want to do that though.
She said yes.
I'll tell you this right now.
Yes.
I ain't finished the episode. I was literally watching the episode of y'all.
I'll tell you this right now. But the thing is, even if you do go to that, like
I'm just trying to find something.
But still, it's like with everything. It's the same thing we kind of had in the football. If you're gonna let them draft them, let them work with them.
That's fact.
Don't sit there and now you messing up things because now we're gonna be trying to play catch up next year when we could be in year 2. Now you resetting us back to it's almost like scratching. Yeah, because we can't look at it the same. You gotta build some cohesiveness, some trust within the players and the coach now, and with the GM. And like I said, the vision that came with Angel and Camilla, that was a big thing with Teaspoon. Somebody could come in, and next thing I know, our team could look completely different in 2-3 years.
I think it's an overhaul. It looks like an overhaul for the roster. I think that you're gonna keep your mainstays in Angel, Camilla, and you're gonna try to keep Kennedy around. And you build you a competing team that's ready to compete next year. I don't know how easy that is in the WNBA. I'm just a new guy in this. But that's the only excuse I could come up with, bro. That's it.
I guess we'll see. Listen, this is the second offseason in a row where the Sky did something that completely shocked me. Completely shocked me, bro. Like,
in the middle of the night.
I can't sit here and tell y'all that after how I felt with Kalia Copper that I was like, there was no way I'm gonna feel this way a year from now. What the hell is going on in these Chicago airs? Because I ain't liking it right now. It's getting cold. It might be getting a little too cold. We frying some motherfucking brain cells. This seems very like an irrational decision.
No.
It seems irrational from our point, right? And keep in mind, Teresa Weatherspoon just had her exit interview live. We're talking about like 8 hours ago. That was today.
Yep.
Today. And she talked about this team and things as if she was going to be here. So I don't even know if she knew that this was coming down the pipeline.
Oh, maybe it got ugly.
It could have.
And maybe it got ugly. Like, look, this is what we gonna do. Boom, 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 boom. She fighting for the other way, and all right, peace. You gone. You fired.
But
I
that's
don't
my
know.
thing. Like, could that have happened in a 24 hour? Like I said, go and look at if you guys haven't watched Teresa Weatherspoon's exit interview, go and watch that and then leave a comment and tell us if that sounded like a woman who didn't think she was going to be back here in Chicago next year.
I'm gonna read
It's
that
like
again.
they made that shit. It's like they made that decision today. That's what it feels like to me.
They made it an hour ago.
Like literally, like you know what? We're just going in a different direction.
Oh, bro,
We're already not keeping the same team. We're going to explore a new option. Like I don't.
Boy, you better have a plan, boy.
I guess.
You better have a
I
plan.
ain't gonna lie. Maybe what's shorty that came from France? What's her name? Williams. Maybe she smelled something. Cause shit, I can't tell you. I ain't see this shit coming. I ain't gonna lie. Organization, we not looking good.
And this is again the same
We're
old
not looking
shiesty
good.
ass Chicago Sky organization. Now, a lot of it was blamed on James Wade because he was the coach and the GM. But I tell you what, as it stands right now, based off what we have, again, new information can come to light that changes my opinion and view on this. But right now, this don't look good. Period.
It don't. No, the optics are horrible right now.
I ain't gonna lie. Nigga, D Rose retired this morning. Bears suck. This shit, it's too much fun. It's too much
And was
going
it just
fucking
today?
on. It's too much fucking going on,
24
bro.
hours, man.
It's too much going
That
on,
was
bro.
today? The
Yeah,
Derrick
that was
bro.
today.
I
Yeah.
woke up this morning halfway, wiped my eyes, and I look. I said, "Bro, I should have knew it was gonna be some shit." And yeah, I told y'all. Did I say beginning of this week? I said I felt like it's gonna be some bullshit. Told you.
They said it's an announcement about it tomorrow. Maybe we'll learn some more about tomorrow.
I ain't trying to hear it right
Who said
now. I
that?
need a week.
Chicago Sky. I got it off one of these publications. Chicago sometimes. It's going to be a announcement tomorrow. Maybe a press conference. Maybe. We'll see.
Well, we'll see. I may be live shortly thereafter that.
Yeah, we need. You got to talk. We got to talk about that. What's
talk
going on?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on, bro?
Yeah, man. What is happening in Chicago, man?
Why we just treat Teresa like a bop and just one nighter and just send her on her way? That's crazy.
We're done. I had fun,
bro.
Like,
Don't call me. I'll call you. Like the fact that this happened on the day of her exit interview tells me that maybe she didn't know. Maybe they knew this was coming. Maybe Jeff Pagliocci knew. Maybe he's been on the side waiting for this, bro.
Yeah, that's possible too, bro. We need some clarity, bro. We definitely need some clarity, dude. They know how we feeling right now. They know it. They gotta come with it. They gotta come talk to us, bro. They got to.
Well, we will be live tomorrow after whatever press conference happens, and whatever announcements happen, to let us know what the fuck are the Chicago Sky doing.
That's the perfect.
That's
question.
just that. Like, I'm sorry. Excuse my French.
I don't
Look, the fact that Billy Donovan is still here, Matt Eberflus, Shane Waldron is still here, and Coach Spoon is on the way out the door.
Oh man, it's a lot.
You find everybody but the motherfuckers that need to be.
Javon Carter still has a deal with the Chicago Bulls, but you know what?
Bayless Jones is still an NFL employed motherfucker.
Oh my god, man! What if it's Cheryl Swoops, man?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm this close for saying just closing the chapter on Chicago.
No, but see, that's my thing. Like Cheryl Swoops, yes, is a name, but she's never coached before.
Right.
That's what I said.
Like,
if you're gonna make this type of move, it's not. You can't just flip flop between names. You got to go and get somebody with a resume.
This was like, you're shorty for the win this 3P to leave. I need to do a challenge or some shit.
Let me ask you a question, Don Staley. How much
She
money?
ain't
I'm doing a specific question. How much money is she a millionaire in South Carolina? Will she make more? Yeah. Is she make millions?
She's not making more in the WNBA. I can tell you that right now.
She won't.
She got that whole state on lock.
What about Cheryl Miller?
Listen, she's making $3.5 million. Don Staley ain't going nowhere. She ain't making that in the WNBA.
She got that state on lock. She ain't even thinking about the pros. And what? And Cheryl Miller ain't coached in how long?
In a minute. I don't remember the date.
I mean, All-Star Weekend. That's about it.
They need a name. They
don't need a name. Listen, they need a name, but
I
like
need
I said,
somebody good.
I don't need a first timer. If you made this move, I need you to bring somebody with some championship pedigree and history. That's what I need.
So y'all
And
talking like an assistant coach from like a Aces, from a Liberty or something like that. Is that what y'all alluding to?
No, I'm talking about somebody who head coach and got a title here, either here or in the NCAA. That's what we need.
Pat Riley, fucking is. Pat Riley got to step that. Like, bro, this is the bro. I don't know. I don't like. Bro. I'm gonna be honest, and this is my scarce of Sky fans. I think this just put 60% Kennedy out the door.
She loved Teresa Weatherspoon.
Yeah.
She loved.
I don't think like.
Here's another thing. Don't let Spoon, because we don't know who the coach of is any of the expansion teams. Don't let Spoon get a head coaching job for one of the expansion teams. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah. And don't bring Bill Lambier in here. Or is Bill Lambier good for y'all? He's been coaching a lot of WNBA teams.
I don't give a fuck. He's a Piston.
I know. Do not bring
ops. Haven't we agreed no more ops?
Yes, we have, but don't do it, bro.
You mentioned the ops of all ops. Like, no. Bill Lambier. Fuck Bill Lambier.
I don't know what y'all doing. Y'all looking. Oh, this was a McCaskey ass move right here.
Yeah.
Somebody said, what if they fire Seattle head coach? That ain't the type of coach y'all want, right?
I wouldn't hate it, but it's still, to me, again, and maybe I'm just aiming too high. To me, if you make this move, you got to bring in somebody, bro. You got to bring in a name. And name with a resume. You got to bring in
there is nobody. And y'all, I'm thinking coaching at the college. I can't think of nobody that's close. I can't think. I don't know. Ain't too many people, especially former players. Because I definitely think it might have to be a former player as well. I don't know.
I don't know either, man.
Yeah, I think you definitely going to have a particular personality to coach this team. It's going to be a high profile team, and it's a high profile with Angel Reese being on this team. You're going to have to have somebody that's going to be able to deal with the scrutiny of this team, unwarranted and the shit that's warranted. So
Connor Moore got fired too.
Who's Connor Moore?
I mean, that's understandable.
I don't know what's going on here, but all I'll say is this: we'll see what the sky bring, bro.
I don't know.
Maybe they're hiring Steve-O as the coach.
They ain't call my ass shit. They ain't call me. They ain't call me.
You know what? Steve-O the type to get into it with Asia Wilson too as the coach, because he respects the hell out of Asia Wilson. But don't let Asia come here kicking your team's ass. Steve-O gonna be on the sideline like, hey.
Look here, you long motherfucker. Don't come in here giving us 30 and 10
y'all see the episode she did with Kevin Hart though?
I seen that one.
She was looking good. Anyway, any last thoughts, fellas, before we get up out of here?
Man, we got an interesting.
I need answers tomorrow.
We got an interesting.
I got to get off this because I thought I was done for the night. I took an edible. I need to get off this before it kicks in because y'all been around when the edible kicks in while I'm live streaming. So, with that said, man, make sure you guys are following us at Chicago Sky Pod. You can send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns, ChicagoSkyCentral@gmail.com. Lastly, if you want to do a text, leave a text message and our voicemail for the mailbag. The number to do so, 773-270-2799, with the number one spot for everything Chicago Sky related. I got a mailbag episode that's uploading now. I will not mention Teresa Weatherspoon because it was recorded long before this. It's taking forever to upload, so don't judge me not. Love you guys.